Ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome to Semper Descins, which is another term for always learning. Join us as we cover topics such as ways to better help out the community, offer resources, play fun games, and oh, my bad. I gotta answer this call, guys. I'll be back shortly. Just continue without me for now.
What is happening right now? Did bro just walk off mid-filming?
What exactly do we even say? Should we just introduce ourselves first?
I guess, but what exactly are we even supposed to be saying? I mean, he told us that we were going to be filming a show about uplifting the community and sharing our successes, but here he is walking off not even a minute into the show. Honestly, I could have been in a very important meeting that I canceled just to be here.
Geez, I've literally only met you for less than 2 minutes, and I can already tell you're pretty annoying. Anyways, let's get started with the introductions. My God, this is so unprofessional.
Are we just improvising until he gets back?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. So without further ado, welcome to Semper Descins. I'm your guest, Mel. I'm a private first class in the U.S. Army, and I attend Keene University, and we have another guest with us as well. You're supposed to introduce yourself, Tyler.
Huh? Oh, my bad. Welcome to Semper Descins. I'm also your guest, Tyler. I am an entrepreneur. I work in e-commerce, and I have also done retail arbitrage as much as, like me, I'm from Kane. Well, I actually graduated last year. And hold on, is he coming back now?
Alrighty, guys. Sorry, I had a really important business call to handle, but I'm back now. So let me just get everything started. Don't forget to ask our guests questions on the Kane TV Q&A app so they can answer them at the end. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm your host, Mark, and today we have two exceptional people here with me. I'm pretty sure Mel has already told you that she's a member of the U.S. Army. Gotta love a sister in the armed men. And I salute you for your service. So, if you don't mind me asking, Mel, I know that you're a private first class, but could you just give me the rundown on the rankings really quick?
Sure, no problem, Mark. So starting off with the ranks are private first class, specialist, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant, first class, major, sergeant, first major, sergeant major, command sergeant majors, sergeant major of the Army, which is the highest for the enlisted soldiers. But this is a different from ranking officers, which I am not. I'm an enlisted soldier.
Thank you so much for sharing, Mel. I have another question, though. What are you majoring in here at Kane?
I'm majoring in the data field, more specifically information technology, with a focus on cybersecurity.
Nothing but respect for you, Mel. That sounds like it's ridiculously hard. I know I wouldn't be able to do that considering that I'm absolutely horrible in math and algorithms and codes and all that fancy stuff. What about you, Tyler? I know you're an entrepreneur, but what else do you have to share with us?
Well, aside from my recent entrepreneurship ventures, I did graduate last year as a business major, so that kind of helped me be where I'm at today. But I will say it definitely wasn't easy, especially considering I come from a very low income background.
I'm so glad that you mentioned that last part, Tyler, because that's one of the main points of today's episode. Mel, you also come from a low-income background, right?
Low income. I wish it was just low income. My family was borderline homeless at one point, especially when they first came from Ecuador.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Mel. But although that is sad, I just can't help but smile because look at yourself now. You've made it so far in life. You as well as Tyler. You're literally an entrepreneur who graduated with a major in business. Now that we've gotten to know each other, I want you guys to participate in an activity for me because I don't want to bore you guys this whole episode. The main reason why I have you guys here is to not only share wisdom to fellow Kane students, but to also have both of you participate in some activities and see who wins. It's going to be a good opportunity for you guys to interact. But before we get started, let's take a quick break.
This pen isn't working again! I feel like I'm having a crisis.
Crisis?
I know I ordered hot coffee and not cold. No one ever listens to me.
Sounds like you have a crisis.
My pen isn't working. The internet in this place is absolutely horrible, so now my computer doesn't work. And to top it off, the coffee that I ordered that I said hot is cold because they gave me ice. Like, I need iced coffee in this weather. Like, honestly, this is ridiculous. I feel like I'm going through a crisis.
Crisis?
I'm gonna have to call you back?
Oh, hey, are you okay?
Have you seen a girl, like, this tall around?
No, should I have?
She's been following me around screaming crisis at me.
Oh, Casey? She's a public relations major. They're working on crisis management this week.
Public relations forms relationships between businesses and the public. A degree in public relations could lead to jobs like media planner, social media manager, marketing assistant, copywriter, and crisis manager.
She does realize that's not how crisis management works, right?
Nope. They didn't get to that part yet.
Great.
So I have this game that I want you guys to take turns in. It's called Think Fast. Basically, I have a card with a set of questions that I'll be asking. Now the questions themselves are completely random, but it's up to you guys to make it sound as natural as possible in a way that makes sense. Got that? I want to see which one of you is better at quick thinking, and viewers, let us know who you got on the KNTV Q&A app. Let's start the game. Spider-Man.
Tom Holland.
Spider-Man.
Batman.
Moss.
Randy.
Germ.
Lemonade.
Juice.
Jug.
Alfresco.
Alfredo.
Outside. I don't.
Ballistic.
Guns.
Vest.
Slippery.
Wet.
Water.
Boyfriend.
Girlfriend.
Sun.
Cantaloupe.
Watermelon.
Apple.
Doohickey.
Duke.
Kentucky.
Tri-state.
United States.
New York.
Lounge.
First class.
Club.
Flustered.
Blush.
Mad.
Bedazzle.
Skedaddle.
Diamonds.
Your aunt is.
Small.
Cute.
Fingernails are.
Clean.
Long.
Texas.
Utah.
Longhorns.
Red Robin.
Red Lobster.
Little Red Riding Hood.
Bunny.
Rabbit.
Hot.
Puffer coat.
Poker.
Burr.
Bronx.
New York.
Ice Spice.
Back support.
Scoliosis.
Brace.
Fungus.
Mushroom.
Fungi.
Sourdough bread.
Sour Patch.
I don't know.
Panera.
Alfredo.
Bread.
Lemon pie.
Cake.
Ill.
Algebra.
Easy.
1.
Beets.
Carrots.
By Dre.
Outlet.
Home Depot.
Plug.
Bambi.
Movie.
Deer.
GoPro.
Pricey.
Camera.
Accordion.
Music.
Notes.
Brick.
Newark.
Wall.
Binder.
Notebook.
Paper.
Dingo.
Dominoes.
Bingo.
Sideways.
Straight.
Up.
Yellow tape.
Duct tape.
Murder.
Nicki Minaj.
Pretty.
Woman.
Cave.
Ancestor.
Man.
Monkey.
George.
Bananas.
Cookie dough.
Chocolate chip.
Pretzel.
Mexico.
Tacos.
Quesadilla.
Well, that's all the ones we got, guys. Let's go on to a commercial break.
Hey, class starts in 5 minutes. You coming?
Yeah, I'll catch up.
You still here?
Oh yeah, I'm coming to class.
Where are you going? Class ended.
Oh.
If you're so glued to your phone, why don't you minor in social media?
Oh. Okay.
On a daily basis, we're met with many inconveniences, such as road work, traffic, or poorly written laws and regulations. Well, the solution is you. Yes, you. By visiting the website www.nj.gov/elections, you can find out information regarding the local politicians running in your area. It's up to us as a community to discuss the changes we would like to see happen by voting in our local election November 6th.
Okay, so welcome back, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed our little game. I hope our guests did as well. Moving on to the main focus of today's episode, which is providing insight on what it takes to be successful. Now, our viewers submitted those questions already. Alright, so I see we've got a good amount of questions here. Let's get started. Hey Tyler, you said you do e-commerce and drop shipping. Which one do you think is better?
E-commerce is definitely better than retail arbitrage, because retail arbitrage is essentially buying products at a lower price and reselling them for an increased price. So in other words, it's basically just strategic reselling. E-commerce, however, is online retail. It's basically buying and selling online goods and services. An example of why e-commerce is the better choice would be Jeff Bezos, the second richest man in the world behind Elon Musk.
Question 2. Hi Mel, I'm really curious as to what made you join the Army, if you don't mind sharing.
Well, aside from my family financial status, I didn't really have a crazy story for why I joined. I mean, I failed my first year of college because my mind wasn't really there yet in college, so I kind of just decided to join the Army, especially to get away from home and all the pressure. I can't complain though, everything turned out pretty okay.
All right, question number 3 from Rosalia. Just curious, Tyler, if you don't mind don't mind sharing, what's the most you've made in a year from your businesses?
The most I've ever made in 1 year so far was about $75K just from my business alone, which is still pretty new.
All right, question number 4. Hey Mel, is the Army actually as strict and rough in real life as it is in movies and TV?
Well, the Army is pretty strict and tough for the average person. I wouldn't say it's the hardest because I think the Marines take the cake on that one. But as for the toughness of the Army, it's fairly decent. The requirements aren't impossible, but they will wear you down physically. I'd say I think for some people, the most difficult part of the Army would be following instructions. You would honestly be surprised just how many people can't follow simple instructions and usually get reprimanded for it. Or maybe it's just my unit, who knows?
All right, question number 5 from Manuel. Tyler, what's the best side hustle that I can get into being 18 years old going into college?
That's a tough one. See, it all depends on the situation. Like how much available time you have, how much money you have to invest in your side hustle. So all these factors are genuinely important. But I will say if you're an average college student that works part-time and also has classes 4-5 days out of the week, then I would suggest that you start off with something online. A few online side hustles that you could potentially do would be social media profile management, social media moderator, or online service promoter. At the end of the day, you want them to pay you for your skills. All you have to do is give them a good offer. Also, if you're on social media a lot and you have a good following, then turn that page into a business page. Then start trying to promote products for companies. So essentially what I'm saying, Manuel, is that you need to find a skill that you have, which we all do, and find out how to use that skill to make an extra stream of income. Online side hustles would be your best bet.
All right, and lastly, we have question 6 from Antonio. He says, hey Mel, are you single?
No, I am not.
Yeah, you better let them know you're taken. Well, unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to wrap things up because we're running out of time. Before you leave, is there anything you guys want to share with the audience before we leave, like quotes or words of wisdom?
Well, yes, I do have something to share. So before I leave, I just want you all to remember the importance of discipline. The more comfortable you are, the more uncomfortable your mind will be. Life doesn't wait for you to get together, so you have 2 choices. Either one day or day one, all you have to do is start. Whatever you choose to do in life, make sure you give it your all every day because you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
Well, Mel, that's some real deep stuff. You could honestly be a motivational speaker. What about you, Tyler?
Let me think. Okay, I got this quote that my uncle told me once. It goes, for every new level, there's a new devil. And I just want you guys to know that there will be times of struggle no matter what point you're at in life. So please, don't think success is an excuse to be lazy.
All right, so that's all for today, folks. Remember to chase your dreams, never forget who you are, and live your life to the fullest. We'll see you all in the next episode.